A gentle reminder to atheists who respond to our channel. Thank you for your interest. I hope to respond to rational and polite level 1 comments, even if it takes me a while. However, comments with A. vulgarities, B. insults, C. put-downs, D. accusations, E. gaslighting, F. guilt-tripping, G. poisoning the well, H. lack of respectful personal communication, I. marketing for other sites, will not be approved or responded to. Feel free to keep that in mind if your comment is ignored. Comments. Buried level 2 or level 3 comments do not show up in my not responded to feed, so I tend to miss seeing or responding to them. If you want a polite and civil response, please add a polite and respectful level 1 comment directly below the video. Intelligence. Please do not bother pretending that you are intelligent, and I am not. The odds are that I am at least as intelligent as, or more intelligent than, you. Education. Don't bother pretending that you are more educated than I am. The odds that you are not. Education. Don't bother pretending that you know all about evolution and I do not. I have taken more courses in, and spent more hours studying evolution, than 99% of evolution believers. And, I have read the leading books from leading evolutionists presenting their best case for evolution. And I found their case to be hugely wanting for mega-evolution, i.e., the atheist creation myth that a single cell evolved into the entire biosphere by random chance and natural selection, natural law. Not YEC. I am not a biblical literalist, and I am not a young earth creationist, as many atheists have accused me of. I do not reject mega-evolution based on the Bible. I reject it purely based on science, logic and reason. Ex-atheist. I am an ex-atheist, due to my growing disillusionment over time, with the intellectual dishonesty and intellectual sophomoric vacuity of atheism, in particular, new atheism. My experience is that internet atheism makes fools of men and women. Psalm chapter 14 verse 1. Philosophical theism. Over time, I moved to philosophical theism, with 99% certainty as I discuss in a couple of videos, based on logic, reason, philosophy, and science, as we have discussed in various videos. See our God playlist on this channel. God. See the Why I Am Certain God Exists video on our channel. Christianity. And, over time, I moved to mere Christianity, the core of the Christian gospel as taught by Jesus Christ, as the closest approximation to ultimate truth that we humans can understand. This does not mean that I have to claim that all other religions are false. I recognize that all religions have varying mixtures of truth and falsehood. However, my view is the highest, closest approximation to ultimate truth is the core of the Christian gospel, as taught by Jesus Christ. Why Christianity in particular? I discuss this in the following videos. Why I am a Christian, and why the Christian God. Evidence for God. In science, evidence for a hypothesis is data or observations that are consistent with the predictions or natural expectations of the hypothesis. Natural expectation is something that is naturally to be expected to be true. If a given hypothesis is true, e.g., if Christian theism is true, we would naturally expect evidence of a creation event of the universe. E.g., if evolution is true, gradualism is a natural expectation. E.g., if determinism is true, absence of free will is a natural expectation. Hypothesis. A hypothesis is a truth claim, i.e., a statement about reality. A scientific hypothesis is one that can be tested and falsified, and that adherents give up if it is falsified. A metaphysical hypothesis is one about the nature of ultimate reality. A historical hypothesis is one that is about past events, or the actions of processes in the past, or the purposeful actions of an intelligent agent in the past. Atheism. Atheism and theism are both metaphysical hypotheses. Theism is the hypothesis that God exists, as mind that created physical reality, including the universe. Atheism is the hypothesis that God does not exist. Belief. This is independent of the claims of any individual who comes up with personal definitions of what sort of atheist he is. A. That he does not believe in God, or B. That he has an absence of belief in God, or that C. He believes that there is no evidence for God, etc. Truth. In philosophy, and in law, and in science, we establish the truth of a hypothesis by two forms of reasoning. A. Via positiva, and B. Via negativa. In via positiva, we present evidence for a hypothesis. In via negativa, we present evidence against competing hypotheses. This requires understanding what the predictions or natural expectations are of each hypothesis, and looking at data, observations about reality, that match or contradict the predictions or expectations of the hypothesis. Each metaphysical hypothesis entails certain things, and requires certain things. We can call those the predictions, or the natural expectations, of those hypotheses. Atheism. Atheism requires, or entails, the following predictions, or natural expectations if atheism were true. A. Metaphysical materialism. B. Metaphysical determinism. C. Metaphysical materialistic mega-evolution. D. Materialistic abiogenesis. E. Past-time infinite universe. F. Infinite multiverse. We see this in the extremes to which atheists go to defend such beliefs. All of these have been falsified by logic, reason, math, and science, as we have discussed in other videos. Theism. The predictions or natural expectations of theism are that the universe would show signs of A. A finite past-time history, pointing to a creation event. B. Signs of purpose in the universe, and C. In the biosphere. D. Signs of intelligent design in the universe, and E. In the biosphere. And this is exactly what we see below. Evidence. In the sense described above, there are millions of observations in the physical universe that are more naturally to be expected if God existed, compared to if he did not, and atheism were true. And, in that sense, we have provided plenty of evidence for the existence of God, as mind that created the physical universe, in several videos. These include 1. The origin of the natural physical universe, pointing to a supernatural cause. 2. The fine-tuning of the Big Bang, pointing to purposeful intelligent design. 3. The extreme fine-tuning of 30 to 50 physical parameters of the universe to enable complex life to exist, pointing to purposeful intelligent design. 4. Complex independently specified functional information, CISFI, as proof of intelligent design. 5. CISFI in the simplest self-replicator, needed for origin of life, as proof of intelligent design. 6. Semantic information at the origin of life, indicating intelligent design. 7. Algorithmic information, at the origin of life, indicating intelligent design. 8. CISFI at the origin of each of the higher taxa, pointing to intelligent design. 9. Semantic information at the origin of each of the higher taxa. 10. Algorithmic information at the origin of each of the higher taxa. 11. CISFI at the origin of human beings, pointing to intelligent design. 12. Semantic information at the origin of human beings. 13. Algorithmic information at the origin of human beings. 14. Languages in DNA-RNA protein systems, DRPS. 15. The presence language-to-language translators in DRPS. 16. Software in DNA-RNA protein systems. 17. Software design principles in DRPS. 18. Software reuse design principles in DRPS. 19. Software error checking systems in DRPS. 20. Software error correcting systems in DRPS. 21. Codes in DNA. 22. Overlapping codes in DNA. 23. Information processing systems in DRPS. 24. Information compression systems in DRPS. 25. Information and language hierarchies in biological organisms. 26. Software modules in genomes. 27. Lateral transfer of software modules in genomes. 28. Address information in genomes. 29. Meta-information in genomes. 30. The presence of foresight and intelligent planning for the future in genomes. 31. The non-material computability of mind. 32. The non-material computability of free will. 33. The existence of non-material causal agents. We have discussed these in other videos. All of these items are evidence, in the sense defined at the start of this video, that point to purposeful and intelligent design of the universe, and of the laws of physics, and of the origin of life, and of the biosphere. So, ultimately, all of these point to the existence of God. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree, or would like to add your thoughts.